more sports stories for you this hour. I'm Riza Diaz. Thanks for joining us. The Phoenix Fuel Masters and San Miguel Beermen both got their third straight wins in the PBA Commissioner's Cup. Here's the story.
The Phoenix Fuel Masters came in their game against the Terra Firma Jeep on pace for a third straight win. After a tight first quarter, the Fuel Masters broke away in the second as they established a 16-point lead at the half. That advantage ballooned even further to 30 points at one point. Terra Firma was not able to recover and Phoenix cruised to a 103-84 win. Phoenix jumps to second seed early in the conference with a 4-1 win-loss record. The win also equaled the team's best 5-game start in an import-laden conference in franchise history. Terra Firma, meanwhile, got beaten lopsidedly for the second straight game. Import Jonathan Williams held the torch for the Fuel Masters with 29 points and 13 rebounds.
We're just playing really good, selfless basketball. Everybody's just contributing in their own little way, screening, rebounding, running, those little stuff you don't see in the stats, but it's a collective effort on every, defensively and offensively.
In the other game, the San Miguel Beermen also got their third straight win in the conference. That's after their 115-110 win over the struggling Rain or Shine Alaska Painters. The E-Painters were even ahead by 11 in the first quarter, but the Beermen immediately got the game back by the end of the first half. Then in the final moments of the game, Marshall Lassiter drained a clutch three-pointer to put San Miguel ahead, 111-108.
Marshall again! Tinamaan sa kamay.
Rain or Shine failed to score in the next possession as San Miguel secured the win. Final 115-110. Super Marshall scored all his 23 points in the second half, backing up Ivan Asca's 28 and 12 rebounds. SMB improves to 3-1, while Rain or Shine slides further to 0-5.
I told the players that if we minimize our turnovers, we will have a good chance of winning. We just have to do well sprinting back and knowing our cross matches.
PBA action resumes tomorrow, December 1st, at the Full Sports Arena. The Northport Batang Pier take on the TNT Tropang Giga at 4 p.m. While next at 8 p.m., the NLEX Road Warriors play the undefeated Magnolia Hotshots.
The new Taipei Kings disappoint the Meralco Bolts in their East Asia Super League matchup yesterday. The Bolts were only trailing by 4 in the final minutes of the fourth quarter, but New Taipei scored 6 unanswered points, enabling them to widen the lead to double digits. Meralco was not able to recover, with the Kings taking the dub 97-92. Former NBA player Jeremy Lin was in classic form with 25 points, 7 assists, and 2 steals. This was the Kings' second win in the EASL, while dropping the Bolts to their second loss in as many games. Meralco has a chance to scratch against the Japan League's Ryukyu Golden Kings on December 13. Meanwhile, racing prodigy Iñigo Anton vows to make the Philippines proud when he makes his Formula 4 racing debut. The multi-titled racer will rep the country in the prestigious F4 Southeast Asia Series Championship in Malaysia this weekend. The 19-year-old, who is with the Black Arts Racing, says he's ready and confident about his game. He will take on the region's best racers in the event, which will happen from December 1 to 3. Now, aside from this, Anton is also competing in the Formula V1 Challenge and the 2023 Sea Oil Radical Challenge. We're pausing for a quick break. The game on One News Now will return in a bit. Stay tuned. This is the game on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The UP Fighting Maroons move on the cusp of the UAAP men's basketball title after winning Game 1 against the De La Salle Green Archers. Here's the story.
Alarcon. Shot clock down to 6. Oh, beautiful shot.
The UP Fighting Maroons displayed dominance for the most part in their first ever finals matchup with the De La Salle University Green Archers. After a close affair in the first frame, UP jumped to a double-digit lead by halftime. Then, the crew from Diliman quickly ran away in the third quarter, pounding the defense of the Green Archers in the process. La Salle tried to find a spark in the fourth, but UP was just too hot that game to cause a dent. Final 97-67 for UP.
They have stepped on the line, but that goes in, and that's a 3.
With this, UP moves to within a win away from their second title in 3 years. For La Salle, this loss snapped their 9-game winning streak, dating back to the start of the second round of eliminations. What was expected to be a dogfight turned into the most lopsided finals game in 25 years. UP's 30-point win was the most since, ironically, La Salle in 1998, when it beat the Far Eastern University by 25 points. UP coach Goldwyn Monteverde credited the team's defense as one of the keys to the game. The team limited La Salle's league-leading offense to just 67 points, 13 points less than their season average. UP also held the Green Archers to just 2-for-23 from the 3-point lead. Despite these encouraging numbers, Monteverde says there's still some stuff they need to work on.
Kami, panoorin namin yung game. Even from a win, we could see some. I'm sure that, may mga lapses kami na dapat namin po itong pansin. Both, we're gonna work on pa rin what needs to be worked on. Aware naman kami na, hindi naman porket patapos na yung season na kami manunutunan. Even from a win, we could see some. I'm sure that, may mga lapses kami na dapat namin po itong pansin at both ends.
Harold Alarcon starred for UP with 21 points, while Francis Lopez backstopped him with 15 markers and 11 rebounds. Michael Phillips paced La Salle with 19 points and 9 rebounds. Phillips says La Salle is already looking ahead to the second game, determined to force a Game 3 against the Maroons. History is also on their side as UP has not won in Game 2 of their last 3 finals appearances.
We can't let this break us. Katulad yung sinabi ko nung isang araw about yung streak namin. It started from a loss, and so we're gonna try to do the same thing as much as we can.
Meanwhile, La Salle's Kevin Kiambao was named this season's MVP. Kiambao normed averages of 16.7 points, 10.9 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1.9 steals. He recorded 2 triple-doubles this year, on the way to become the first local to win MVP after Kiefer Ravena in 2015. Game 2 action is on December 3rd, Sunday, 4 p.m. at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. UP will look to grab the crown, while DLSU will try to send the series to a deciding Game 3.
In women's play, the UST Growling Tigresses upset the NU Lady Bulldogs in Game 1 of the finals. UST banked on a balanced attack offensively en route to ending their long-standing losing streak to NU 76-72. The Tigresses have lost 20 consecutive games to the Bulldogs and last one in 2012. The team also brought the 7-time champions' first loss in the final since 2013. Now with that win, UST is a win away from bagging their first UAAP title since 2006. There will be no group stunts again in the upcoming UAAP Season 86 Cheerdance competition. League officials said it came up with the decision for safety reasons. They noted that the cheerdance routine is already taxing as it is. Since 2020, group stunts have been put on hold due to the pandemic, but there have been talks to extend the competition beyond cheerdance. Meantime, all 8 teams have released their themes for the competition. The NU Pep squad will defend its title in the event this weekend with an Elvis Presley-themed routine. Last year's first runner-up, FEU Pep squad, will feature a groove inspired by the Super Mario Brothers. Third placer, UST Salingawi Dance Troupe is set to display a performance inspired by K-pop group Blackpink. Alapaap and other music of iconic Pinoy rock band Eraserheads is the UP Pep squad's theme. Now, Adamson will go for Trolls, Ateneo is inspired by Super Bowl, UE takes on 90s anime, while LaSalle is keeping its theme a secret. Check out more action-filled stories at onesports.ph. Now, One News Now will be back at 6 in the evening for today's latest headlines. I'll see you later. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.